our member is Teja, but he's not coming yet. So today we will start without Teja. So today the discussion about the topic is about the causes. Our title of the topic is the cause and process. Lihat, tadi muncul. The title is the causes, the process, and the effect of climate change. So, Zara will start.
Okay, hello everyone.
Hi.
My part is about unnatural causes and natural causes. So we were surprised that the causes of climate change, there are two types of causes. There is a natural and natural cause. At the first, especially me, only now about unnatural causes.
Excuse me to interrupt. Have you prepared with the questions that they need to answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
At the end of the
presentation, we have the question.
We have a question for you, so please pay attention. Do you have any clue for the answer to Oscar? Yeah, this actually the answer is on the video, so please pay
attention to the
close
video
attention
when
to
we
the
play
video
this.
when we play the video, because there will be a question at the end of the presentation.
So you don't send the question first?
No, it's the easiest.
It's the
question.
easiest part of the question answering. It's
Okay.
only that you are looking for.
Okay, I will continue. Okay, the first is unnatural causes. I thought that only industrial activities or human activities that cause the climate change of the world. But surprisingly, that we have also a natural cause. The first thing is industrial activities, and you know, maybe for one of you have experienced stay in the capital city or in the big city that have so many manufacturers that produce maybe some technology things, like in Surabaya or in Jakarta they have so many factories, and then I feel that the environment around the manufacturer or factories is so bad. Yes, the pollution, the air pollution is the air is so polluted, and also the environment or the health of the human is not healthy or is lower. Industrial activities can produce fog, for example, or something like that. And also human activities produce emissions, so that the government encourage the citizens to more use public transportations in daily activities, because it helps to reduce the pollution or the emissions. But maybe maybe some of you, or especially for me, ride the private motorcycle is simpler, because we don't have longer time, or we don't have to wait for the public transportations. Yes, I know, and I have to admit that ride or use public facilities, for example, public transportation, maybe we need more time to wait, and also we have to berdesak-desakan,
Crowded.
we have to
Deal with it.
we have to put ourselves in the crowded people, but I think maybe the government and the citizen have to collaborate to reduce the emissions, especially in the big city. And then natural cause. We have found that volcano and eruption can also cause the climate of change, but it is natural causes that we cannot control this. But on the other hand, natural eruption or volcano can also, I don't know, this topic, but I guess that it also can what is that? Increase the level of soil, right? Iya nggak sih? Polkar itu meningkatkan kualitas tanah.
Yes,
Yes, that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's natural cause.
Natural fertilizer.
Yes, as natural fertilizers, but also it can cause climate of change. Yeah, but it's natural. Yeah, and then Nora will discuss about greenhouse effects.
Okay guys, to be continued, here we are going to talk about greenhouse effect. Perhaps you already know before, especially from the videos that Miss Beta shared to us about how the greenhouse effect from the beginning to the end. And then here I will tell you about a brief what's that topic or explanation about greenhouse effect. First, the greenhouse effect is actually a natural phenomenon in which certain gases in the atmosphere absorb and re-emit some of the heat radiation. Here we can see that some of the phenomenon that produce gases, and then it is actually sent into the atmosphere, and then because of that, like the gases such as carbon dioxide or CO2, and then methane gas, and also water vapor such as H2O or water, it will increase and then evaporate to the atmosphere. But the causes of this is because the atmosphere or our Earth is actually acting or act as a glass, so that's why it's said as a greenhouse effect. A greenhouse is actually allowing sunlight to enter the atmosphere, and then the warmth of the Earth surface is like trapped by the atmosphere. However, these gases actually also limit the amount of heat that can accept from the atmosphere, and then like some of the heat is traveling from the atmosphere, so that's why it causes, and then the global temperature is rise. So because of that, like once of the heat is produced, so it will be allow that a lot of heat trapped in the atmosphere, and it make the temperature of our Earth is like much more higher. And then we can see that here about the lot of human activities, especially the use of fossil fuels such as coal, petroleum, and natural gases, have caused a drastic increase in concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. And then as a result, the greenhouse effect becomes stronger and causes global warming, which has an effect of climate change. Like a simple things about greenhouse effect. And then so the effect of the greenhouse effect and also the global warming, firstly is a global temperature increase. We can see here the Earth's average temperature is gradually increased. We can see like from 2011 to 2021. Yeah, 2001. The temperature in Earth is gradually increased and causing changes, a lot of changes, especially in extreme weather patterns, and also the melting of polar ice and glacier. Here we can see the effect of the melting of polar ice and also glacier can produce and also can affect the sea level rise. So that's why it is also the worst thing about global temperature increase, that global warming causes the expansion of seawater. We can see it is also leading to sea level rise and also threat to coastal areas. also the building is affected by sea level rise. And about the global temperature, a lot of people feel so threatened about the temperature that has been increased dramatically. Then,
So guys, as climate change is getting worse day by day, we can feel so many obvious effects that threaten our environment, such as climate change, the failure of the crops, and then the melting of ice in the North and the South Pole, and many more. But there is a case that many of us unconscious about this case. It is the rise of the sea level. It can cause so many land on Earth that disappear slowly. For example, like in Jakarta, we can see that in the north side of Jakarta, like Tanjung Priok, is getting sink day by day, and there is a village that completely disappeared by water. And scientists predict that by 2050, Jakarta is completely sink, especially in the north. That's why we have to move to IKN. So, move. This is a speech from Takanalu Ministry of Environment, that Takanalu is one of the countries that they suffer so much about climate change, because most of their land is in the Pacific Ocean, which is really risky to get sink because they are archipelagos country. Pay attention to his speech, guys, because the question is based on what he said.
Of climate change, sea level rise, as you stand watching me today here at COP26. We cannot wait for speeches when the sea is rising around us all the time. Climate mobility must come to the forefront. We must take bold, alternative action today to secure tomorrow. Faktailasi, Tuvalu Modello.
Today we have still a chance to make it slower.
7 a.m. Kirill Petrov, the man of the house. The first thing that he does every morning
or prevent the negative effect that we can feel it today by doing simple activity that maybe we unconsciously think that is unnecessary, but actually it is very beneficial for our Earth, like reduce the use of our private motorcycle and to the bicycle on, turn the light off when it is unnecessary, or maybe by just reduce our use of plastic. As simple as that, we can change our Earth to be better. And the question is, what are the local people of Takanalu called?
So, ma'am, have to everyone answer directly or write down the answer on the paper?
I think they can write the answer down on the paper first.
Write your answer on your paper.
yay, this is our paper.
Yay.
But we are starting our presentation.
For our presentation.
But climate change.
Teja, you still
He's
want-
not ready yet.
You are ready? Enggak. Kalau dia enggak siap,
Yeah.
udah sih enggak apa-apa.
Yeah.
Enggak apa-apa. Udah dia baru datang mungkin.
Kelompok satu jawabannya apa? What is your answer?
We directly answer.
Gimana, Mam?
Mungkin tulis
Oh,
aja
yeah,
biar
you
nggak.
can
Ya,
start,
tulis
you can-
aja.
Oh ya, you can.
Tulis aja.
Direct.
Nanti.
Ah,
Easy peasy.
Itu
Kalian based on subtitle ya? Soalnya subtitle sisi di YouTube.
Aduh guys, coba kita dengerin lagi sekali lagi ya.
Tapi jangan based on subtitle ya.
Oh iya,
Jangan based on subtitle. Subtitle kan ada subtitle
Iya.
ya. Itu kan kadang nggak sesuai.
What group?
Iya,
Kita grup apa?
berarti ini dua.
New and the glossy stain, the most crafted colors for limited dengan universal color technology.